We're going to kick off the
Hello?
show with an interview with Cheyenne Jewel. You called in just in the nick of
Hi.
time. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing real good. Thank you so much for calling in this evening.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Let's get
Um,
started. Yeah, let's get started.
okay.
Talk a little bit about yourself and how did you got started in modeling?
I was working at a strip club in my hometown area, and I was always a little curious about modeling and porn actresses and just the behind-the-scenes stuff. But I never really thought about getting into it myself until I saw an ad in a local paper that was looking for adult models to do some solo modeling. And I thought, oh, well, solo modeling, okay, that can't be so bad. I get naked at the strip club, so what's the difference? And so at first I just did some solo stuff, and then that kind of escalated into I considered doing boy-girl work and fetish work, and all these different things were introduced to me, and then I was just like, hey, this is a fun job.
Now, name some of the fetishes that you do.
Foot fetish, spanking, BSM, bondage, you name it.
How about that? So you pretty much a Jill of all trades. You pretty much do it all. Uh,
I do pretty much any type of modeling, but of course there's certain genres that would never be like, let's say, because I'm only 5'4.5", so I'm not really tall enough for that type of modeling work.
so you like a lot of fetish models. You have what is called custom requests, when fans send in their request and what they want you to do in the video, and you go on and do it. What do you what has been the most bizarre custom request that has ever been sent to you that made you do something that's a little crazier than expected?
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of like the most bizarre. A lot of them have a little bit of a weird twist to them, and that's why I require them to pay for them as custom videos, because a lot of them aren't things that I normally do for my site. So, oh my gosh, I don't know. I have a couple upcoming that he wants to see up close of the urine coming out and me looking like I'm enjoying it coming out, like it's turning me on. So that I have to do this upcoming week. But I mean, they all have a little bit of a strange twist to them. That's why the customs.
You know, I have to say that is one of the most bizarre custom stories I've ever heard. People just got some twisted minds. It's one thing to do something pervy, but to go to that extreme, I
Nothing surprises me anymore.
yeah. At this point of your career, you've seen it all, and you have read them all. Um, Again, I'm joined with Cheyenne Jewel here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. Kenny is here. Jeff is not. He's not going to be able to join me tonight, so I am solo for the evening. Well, technically, I'm not all the way solo. I'm here with a fetish model. And Jeff was excited about this, but then he just gave me a message, said that he won't be able to make it. Something came up, like an
Oh,
emergency or
bummer.
something. He won't.
Oh,
So he won't be able to join us this evening. Um, Talk about what you have in the works as of right now. I know you got some. You're gonna be having a tour. You're gonna be going into cities and stuff. Talk a little bit about that.
I have this very large road trip coming up. It'll start July 11th. I'll go to Vegas, and I'll go up through Denver and through the Midwest and all the way up into Chicago. And then I will drop back down through Roselawn, Indiana to make my first appearance at the Nudes of Poppin' Festival, which for those of you that don't know what that is, it is a nudist resort that puts on feature dance contests at this festival every year, usually around the third weekend of July. And it's been going on, I want to say, for at least 10 years. So the girls that want to get credit for feature dancing go to the Miss Nude contest, Best Butt, Best Boobs, all these different little categories to get a bigger name for ourselves for feature dancing, headlining strip clubs. That on the way down, and then shooting from there all the way down through the south into Tampa, Florida for Fetish Con. And then through that, back home through the south. So I'll be available in many cities for paid shoots and sessions. So if anybody wants to see me on that road trip, you can email me at Cheyenne_Jewel@yahoo.com.
So for the traveling that you do, it's not just necessarily appearances. It's for other things, requests and stuff. Does that also include wrestling as well? Because I know you do wrestling work as well.
Yes, producers that want to book me for some clip stores or sites, but I also offer wrestling sessions where you can wrestle me by the hour, and whether they want to see scissors or if they like real competitive wrestling, as long as everything's safe and everybody's having a good time, then I'm down to do it.
Who are some of the other fetish models you worked with that you enjoy working with the most? Who are some names out there that you have had the pleasure of working with?
Oh boy, there's so many lovely, lovely ladies in this business. Just recently, in weeks, for the first time, I worked with Diana Knight, who to me is just a kind of a legend in our business. So beautiful, as well as in her videos. So I worked with Kendra James and Fellas, and pretty much had a good experience with so many beautiful and talented ladies.
And who are some people that you haven't worked with but would like to work with someday?
Well, I'm currently crushing on a new porn girl whose name is Maddie O'Reilly. And she's a younger girl. It's adult for a little while now, but she's really impressed me not only with her beauty, but she does really good X-rated scenes. So if I could get so lucky with her, that would definitely make my day. But like fetish model-wise, I love to work with like Emily Marilyn, and there's several girls that I haven't had a chance to meet in person yet. And I got to do a shout out to my local Vegas girl. There are so many beautiful, talented models that live here in Vegas. Caroline Pierce, Spades, just our local girls here that I live to work. Jolene, you name it.
All right, and go ahead and promote your links. I know you got tons of them. Your website, Facebook, Twitter.
Clipsforsale.com, number 49381, and the title of it is Goddess Cheyenne Jewel. And then bio, just blog site, CheyenneJewel.com. You can find me on Twitter, Cheyenne underscore on Twitter, Cheyenne Jewel 1 on Facebook, FetLife.com, Cheyenne Jewel, and of course I have a MySpace, but I don't use it anymore.
Nobody uses MySpace, so you're not alone.
No, it's really stupid anymore. But yeah, so that's the basic ones that I check almost every day. And of course, if you have a custom video request, you can just email me at Cheyenne_Jewel@yahoo.com.
There you go. And check out the website, www.CheyenneJewel.com. And all the links, Amazon and other social network links are posted for your enjoyment. And the clips for sale as well. If you have a like for fetish, go check her out. Let me ask you this, Cheyenne. And my last question for you, Cheyenne, is what advice, if you can give anyone advice that wants to get into the fetish modeling industry or just want to be a model for that matter, what would your advice be?
Well, it depends on what kind of modeling they want to do, because if they want to do mainstream porn, I would recommend getting a very good agent. A lot can go wrong in that industry if you go in the wrong direction. But as far as fetish modeling, just don't do anything you don't want to do. Never let anybody pressure you into doing anything you don't want to. Always be okay with everything you do. Just do what you enjoy.
Well said. And I'm going to go ahead and let you go. It was great talking to you, Cheyenne. Thank you so much for being on. Again,
Thank you.
everybody can check out the website www.cheyennejewel.com. That's CHEYENNEJEWEL.com. All the links are there. Facebook, Twitter, clips for sale, etc. If you just feel the need to be kinky, if you have a knack for fetish, go check out Cheyenne Jewel. And again, thank you for being on the show this evening. And best of success goes out to you. Do you have any final words and shout outs?
No, just everybody check me out. I'm sure there's something that I do that you're into, because I do so much stuff. So if you're on Facebook or Twitter, just give me a shout out and let me know if you heard me tonight.
All right. Again, thank you for your time. You have a good night.
Hey, thank you so much. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
That was Cheyenne Jewel here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.